What's up, Dapper Squad? It's your boy Darius back at it again with some more My Hero. Today we are continuing the final season. I believe this is episode 7. We got a lot of stuff going on with Shigaraki, with some talk no jutsu, with Nana Shimura. So I'm very excited. Remember, if you guys want the full uncut version of this episode, check out the Patreon. Make sure to follow the Twitch if you guys want to watch our reactions live and early. I appreciate you spending your time with me. I'm not going to waste any more of it. Let's go. Right where we left off, because Nana Shimura did not realize the darkness that Shigaraki stems from. Ooh. Okay, barrier. Yeah, that's only gonna hit her even harder. And I get why a child, now an adult, would feel that way, you know. He kept the photo to linger on that hatred. Now, do I blame Nana Shimura for the scenario at hand? Absolutely not, but it's just a rough situation, you know? Wow, he's able to break through. I like how you only see the one vestige left, which is Nana Shimura, you know? I don't know. Oh, was she able to actually disperse herself and get through? She's the only reason why we made it through the barrier, but now she's gone. As she pulls the darkness away. Is this win then? Yep. Ooh, that poor Corgi, man. Ooh, that poor Corgi, man. Yep. Deku gets to see one of the most tragic backstories. Ooh. Oh my lord. Yep. Normally a main character will hear about a villain's backstory, but it's not often they actually get to enter their consciousness and see it, you know? So that's how it went. If it looks like I'm crying, I just put my eye drops in as well during the opening, so. Yep, and then she runs away, going to tell mom, and he tries to stop her. He can't physically even, like, I genuinely can't imagine what this will do to a child. Oh, okay, baby Deku. This is a weird fight. Internal conflict inside the consciousness as children. There is a lot going on. Ooh. To a certain extent, he did. He most certainly did, but to a certain extent, he also didn't. See, you can't believe that. I kind of like, but I also don't like the sound of like the skin hardening and cracking like glass, you know? Sadness and confusion. The scales, they might be tipping in one direction. When he was on the streets, yep. Ooh, I like that juxtaposition. Back then, if someone had taken my hand while Deku's currently trying to take his hand back then, you know? Okay. Again, I like that comparison. I know how you feel because I was also in a dark place and someone took me by the hand and I know what it's like. He wants to be that for you. That's some great but also scary visualizations, man. There's someone telling you it'll be okay, you know? As his emotions were flowing into Deku, now Deku's are flowing into him. Where is this gonna go, man? Okay, Gaara and Naruto, come on. Didn't he call back to one of his friends when Mirio called him out last season, the season before? It was last season. It's weird hearing a child say this, you know? I have to be there here. Wow, I never thought about it from that perspective. And there are people like this that aren't necessarily villains or heroes or just powered in general, just normal people, you know? I get that. In a dark place they can't recover from. A great question, Sakauchi. Did did All For One actually have conversations with Shigaraki's dad? Wow, it is. He is a handful. No, this is Papa Shimura. I like how we're getting it from All For One's POV because they've merged All For One and Shigaraki, so that actually connects in a very interesting way. He still has essence there to this nobody of a boy. It's all been planned from the start. To my Yoichi, so possessive over his little brother, so crazy. What in the Persona 5 final boss? So that's what allowed him to regain some essence and power. I like how he called him his real name, Tenko. Now seeing those flashbacks and that memory, it actually makes more sense. Everything was planned from the literal beginning. But you don't want to lose like you lost free will, you know? See, you don't want to feel like you lost your free will, but you really didn't have it. Now, could one day, so wow. Not only did he have the wellspring of the libido is crazy. Wow. A seedbed fermenting the primordial urge to hate is actually pretty poetic, but a crazy way to say that. Wow. I'm not gonna, obviously, in my opinion, All For One's nowhere near Aizen, but he actually had a well super thought out plan that's shocking me right now. Even with the disguise introduction, and that's when he gave the factor back, henceforth starting this whole line of trauma and that, oh wow, the manipulation. Yep, as he's getting more stressed, and yep, he's realizing he really didn't have any choice in this at all. Wow. I'm not gonna lie, that shocks the hell out of me. He's literally a Persona 5 Zord villain. Because this, correct me if I'm wrong, we only have like 4 or 5 episodes left. I thought for sure All For One was done. And Shigaraki would be the final boss, but what the fuck is going on? With the hand over the mouth, silence you. Okay, again, poetic, but weird. His anger and hatred have vanished. Shout out Deku. You got rid of your vessel, your apprentice, and Yoichi. Again, I could have my hollow final. I could not have ever predicted this is how this would go at all. That actually happened. I mean, Shigaraki's body sustained the damage. I mean, I've never in my life would have ever thought I would see Deku in this situation. Zero? What in the... Are we gonna have a class 1A save Deku time? Sarah was the last person in the history of the world I was expecting. Love the music. It is gonna be class 1A. Come on. We got Ojiro, Sato. I'm trying to remember all the names. I fuck with class 1A heavy, so come on. Bro, this is insanely dark. Kurogiri, Aizawa, the one-legged menace himself. Don't tell me that's the end of the episode. Okay, we're only halfway. I was about to be afraid. Because it was Eraserhead and Kurogiri with Aizawa who got, teleported away when he saved him while they were falling. There's a lot going on. I'm trying to remember everything. Oh. All valid questions. Pop the cork on his light. I like the way you word that. Very true. It blended together. Oh, his name, I got goosebumps. His name is Shirokumo, right? Their old friend. That's crazy, man. Eraser. That's why they now have an active teleporter. That's why they gathered Ojiro, Sato, Sero, anyone else that's possible. I would love to see more class 1A. Ectoplasm, if you want to come too, my man. That's Death Arms. Didn't he retire? I think that was his name, right? I couldn't tell without his mask. I'm sorry. Hey. Come on. With the All Might shirt. Anything you can do. Come on. Supplies, people, powers, healing, utility. Come on. How you Eraserhead, man? Oh, wow. How many? It's like the portal scene in Avengers Endgame. Quite literally. Who am I going to see? Great question, Deku. Hell, 2 minutes ago. I mean, yeah, we were in technically a subconscious different realm, so I really don't know, but... And the time skips. Eri? Talk about a way to get your arms back. Oh, she broke off her horn? Aw. That is where she stores her rewind energy, in that horn. Yeah. Eraser, you're not one to talk. You're the king of irrational acts like that. Okay. Even if it's just this piece, okay. Very true. If it means saving Deku, yep. Oh. Shout out Bakugo. Shout out Toshinori. Shout out the concert. That's beautiful, man. What do we do? Stab him with it? Alright, whatever. Come on. That's so crazy. Good. It was literally 2 minutes ago what I just said. Come on. Slug! Shout out Eri, man. Come on, Mineta. We got Gang Orca? We got so many people. Everyone's beat the fuck up, though. They all had their own fights, but they're still going crazy. I do like that 1A gets some great representation. Don't end the episode there, though. Please don't. Do not. Well, that was an absolutely fantastic episode. I think this really put it into perspective for me. And I don't know why I never noticed it before. Maybe because this is the culmination of everything My Hero. But I get such One Piece vibes from the inspiration and effect we have on others. There are certain shows where you don't necessarily feel that as much as like My Hero or One Piece, where like people who we've helped, could be months ago, years ago, whatever that may be, arcs ago, seasons ago, you know what I'm trying to say, like genuinely come back and give their all in terms of trying to repay that debt, whether it's Eri, whether it's Koda just talking nice, whether it's the Natsu looking boy with Endeavor, whether it's the kid with the t-shirt who felt inspired during the speech with Uraraka, and like there's a lot of aspects that never really hit me as hard as it did this episode, where I'm like, between class 1A, class 1B, between the, like, we've really garnered a force of people who not only we've inspired but have inspired us, but they're like work like it truly does feel like a culmination. Like, don't get me wrong, there are side characters in the show that have more spotlight than others. Like, in my opinion, I think Ida should have gotten more spotlight throughout the season, especially after the Stain thing. That's one of my big complaints about. I loved Ida as a character, but I am shocked at how well they still give 1A, 1B, and the other schools, even with Shiketsu High and the teachers and the pros, like enough spotlight. This easily could have been like a Deku everything kind of battle, or a Bakugo everything kind. Even Bakugo, like Todoroki, would, like, they really give some of these side characters some very pivotal moments, and I think it hits a lot harder in the grand scheme of things. Because don't get me wrong, I love Deku, but a lot of, like, Bakugo was the most popular character in My Hero for years. You know, he might still be. I'm just saying, like, a lot of these characters have pivotal moments and personalities that we cling on to. So it's very well done. I'm very curious where this is gonna go. Huge shout out to Aizawa, love him. Huge shout out to Eri, love her. Like, all the class 1A students, like, huge shout out, man. I am loving this. This was episode 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think it was only 11. We only have 4 more episodes of My Hero Academia. From someone who's been watching this weekly since season 1, maybe 7, 8 years, maybe even 9 years ago, it just feels weird to say. Man, I don't know. I'm an old head, you know. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please leave a like. As always, drink some water, make some good choices, tell someone you love them. I will catch you guys next week. It's been an emotional ride. I appreciate y'all. Take care, you guys.